incoming president, the president in like an hour, Arica Miller. Congratulations. I'm so glad you are here. I'll see you soon.
Congratulations. You can talk, say something.
So the most important part of this for me is that Philadelphia is always evolving with regard to the demographics that are here. And to have history being made, all of us should acknowledge it. I certainly am proud that I represent one of the most significant parts of Philadelphia that has Caribbean and African. To be here with her is really my honor and very, 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 very excited and proud.
Thank you, Senator Williams. We are so blessed to have you here. We're grateful for your presence. Thank you.
Congratulations. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
This is one of our major, major sponsors. We're so grateful for Worldwide Title, Chris and Chuck. We thank you and we appreciate you and we love you guys.
Congratulations to my mom. I'm very excited for her and I'm happy to be here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to my girl Liz being installed as VP.
Congrats to Arica being installed as president, Liz also as VP. I'm excited for the things that you're about to do this year.
Congratulations to all.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Arica.
This is so beautiful.
Congratulations. Wow. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much.
Has officially began. Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier, proving that excellence could no longer be segregated. The first Freedom Riders board Southern buses testing unjust laws with nonviolent courage. President Harry Truman stood before the NAACP and declared, when I say all Americans, I mean all Americans. Civil rights stepped out of the shadows and into structure of American power, while opportunity was still rationed, while neighborhoods were still redlined, while listings were still restricted, while black professionals were still excluded from MLS. 12 bold visionaries gathered in Tampa, Florida, and they said, if the industry won't make room for us at the table, we'll build our own table. If the market won't recognize our worth, we'll define it ourselves. And if housing is the doorway to wealth, then we will become the key. And from this righteous resistance, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers was born. Not as a club, not as a convenience, but as a civil rights institution in business attire. So good afternoon, distinguished leaders, honored guests, visionary builders, and legacy makers. I stand before you this evening humbled by history and compelled by hope, because 1947 was not just a year, it was a flashpoint for freedom. So this afternoon you're gathered as realists, not just because you sell houses, but because you defend access, stabilize neighborhoods, protect dignity, and unlock generational destiny. Because homeownership is not just about keys and contracts, it's about safety, stability, wealth, voice, and legacy. And so this afternoon, this program is designed to highlight three very important things. It is to honor the past, it is to activate the present, and it is to architect the future. So it's not just a celebration, it's a movement check-in. And on behalf of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, I welcome you to 79 years of legacy, leadership, and limited possibilities of still, say still, champion democracy in housing. My name is Dr. Michelle Edix Kenny, and I will be your host for this evening. Now, with every great movement, there is reverence, And before we build on tonight's future, we're going to bow our heads in gratitude with our invocation and our historical reflection. Reverend Carolyn Cavanis, a woman of great stature and virtue, making history even in this self-same hour. Reverend Cavanis, will you approach, please? Okay, I'm going to pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we just thank you for this moment in time. Thank you for these people and their lives that have been committed and dedicated to changing the trajectory of what was put in front of them. And God, still, not because of, but still in spite of, still through adversity, the jamming of the word by itself, the tenacity of what they've accomplished, let it resonate through the corridors of the market, and let nothing remain the same. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray, and let everyone say, amen. Amen. Come on, give yourselves a hand for being here tonight. You're doing what so many people desire to do, but have not been able to accomplish. So now that we've honored the God who ordered our steps and the giants who have cleared our path, we're going to witness a moment where legacy meets leadership, as stewardship is transferred into faithful hands. At this time, we welcome the immediate past president, S. David Sutton, for reflections and passing of the gavel.
Listen, y'all can do better than that as I mess this program up. Wait a second, y'all know how to do it. So, this is a great evening. I am excited. I am really excited to pass this gavel. And past presidents really understand I'm really excited. So, we're going to make some noise. You know how I do. I'm going to say this is a great evening. So I'm going to say, great evening. You're going to scream great evening back. Then we're going to clap, scream, and shout for like 3 to 5 seconds. We're going to make some noise. So, great evening. Great evening. Make some noise. Catch a headache. So my name is S. Dave Hudson. And it's an honor. It's an honor. I was laughing all the way here. It's an honor to be here. You know how people are laughing because to be a local board president, sometimes it's a lot of work. And I got a couple stories to share, but I want to play a game first. So I know I got like 5 minutes. Don't worry, I only got a 20-minute speech. So, movies. We're going to talk about movies real quick. Because they said, well, you're going to pass it to Arica Miller. And I met Arica a couple years ago at a Tri-County Association event. Well, actually, no, it was a Pennsylvania Association of Realtors event in Harrisburg. And I saw her and a friend, Cheryl, they're sitting there, and I'm walking in, and it's kind of like, just calm, little get together. And I see Arica and her friend, they're just making noise, out of control. I saw all the colors in Arica hair. I said, they must be crazy. Let me go over and see what's going on because I'm crazy too. And she had so much good energy, and she showed immediate signs of leadership, and that resonates today, and that's why she is the best person for the job at this time. So, I want to play this game. When we talk about movies, so I'm going to say a movie line, and if you recognize the movie, just scream it out. One of them says, I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll learn to play this game like men. Anybody remember that one? Yes, we'll learn the Titans. Okay. Thank you for coming. I was about to quit and walk out the door. Thank you for coming. Whew. All right, let me try another one. I can't change the color of my skin. I can't change my gender. But what I can do is be the best at what I do. Anybody? Hidden Figures. Thank you. Listen, me, you, him, we're going. Okay? We're going to leave everybody else behind. Don't worry, I'm almost done. This is the easy one. I think it pisses God off if you walk by the color purple in a field somewhere and don't notice it. Okay, so here's another one. I'm poor, black, I may even be ugly. But dear God, I'm here. Yes. I'm here. All right. And the last one. Thanks for playing.
You didn't say I could go with you.
Listen, only you can interrupt my speech. Okay? Listen.
Like old times.
Yes. We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe. I'll give you a hint. Yeah. Did somebody say it? Yes? What kind of beverage? Oh, give her a round of applause. She's the type that don't get no work done, but she looked at movies all day long. All day long. So, and if you excuse me, I wanted to first recognize, I wanted to do the icebreaker, but I want to recognize our leadership team today. If the past, well, even before the past local board presidents and PMBR, Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors presidents stand, can we please have our past national president, Mr. Donnell Williams, if you could please stand so we can give you a round of applause. And if our past local board presidents and our past regional vice presidents for either Region 3 or the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors, would you please stand so we can give you a round of applause? Let's give a big round of applause here. Y'all make sure y'all give shout outs to the past president, because in about 2 hours or 2 minutes, I'll be a past president. So you want to treat them the best you can. All right, so again, I was supposed to have 3 minutes, and I got 30. So no, just joking. I was talking to AI earlier today because I just learned AI. So I'm talking to AI, and I want something cool to say about Arica. But she's so multifaceted, and she is in so many different, I guess, circles and networks and stuff like that. It was hard. So AI said, when a leader like Arica brings that unstoppable attitude, protecting joy and staying laser focused on goals, it becomes contagious. A team sees that no obstacle can derail them, and the morale naturally rises. Her resilience sets the tone. Setbacks are just stepping stones. That energy builds trust and momentum. People are empowered to take risks, innovate, and persevere. In short, her leadership turns a group into a team that keeps winning together. So I said, no AI, I'm talking about Arica. Don't worry, we sit down in 2 minutes. So, and I was trying to relate it to movies, and I'm like, how can you describe a person who has an energy that even superheroes, at times when you're out there fighting for injustices, you're trying to, stay true to the values, and you're talking about building black home ownership, or increasing black home ownership, building generational wealth, democracy and housing, and sometimes, as you know, in our industries, in our different perspectives and departments, sometimes things get a little tough or a little hard, but some people refuse to give up. And every once in a while, just every once in a while, like every other day, some superheroes might want to give up, or they're just like, this is a little much. Then comes some person, somebody that just kind of like will not let you just go in the corner and die. It's just somebody who just like, no, we're not going to do that today. Come on, and they're the type that grab you by the hand and say, let's go, we're going to get it done. And it's one of those type of persons that get on your nerves. You're like, why? I don't feel like it. And then once it's done, you say, I'm glad they were here, and we got it done. So there's a person, I would call myself her family, but she got too many family people that she spoiled, and I wouldn't get enough attention, so we're not family today. But if you loan me like $20, I'll be your family. But anyway, but she's always persevering, and she's family oriented. I know I'm supposed to sit down. I apologize. This is my last time I'm talking. You know what? Don't treat your president like this. I'm the president for 60 seconds. So, as I was saying, so in And so we're on conferences, and she says, hey everybody, look at my son. Look, hey everybody, look at my family. And she's family oriented. I have so much to say. It's like I did not know what to say or where to begin. But all I can say is, you know, it's the best person for the position. And with the dynamics and everything that's going on, I am excited. Not only because I don't have to take those phone calls anymore, but you know, when you feel comfortable leaving because you know the next person has it, that's the feeling that I have. So, I'll end off with this. She's an encourager. Everyone, not only you're working with Tri-County, and I have 2 mics. So, not only are you working with Tri-County, you didn't tell me this. I thought we worked together. Your intro was good too. Your intro was good. You were good. You need a key. So she's an encourager. The best leaders, whether in business, real estate, or community roles, use the same principle. Patience. Again, you're talking to a grown man at a cake. She has patience. Clarity, empathy, consistency, and encouragement. True leaders don't just manage, they develop people. And even though it's hard to develop a superhero, you get full credit for your participation. So, without further ado, we're going to make some noise. We made noise before, but we're going to have our president-elect come up, and on her way up, she's going to like walk slow because she has an awesome outfit on. We're going to make a ton of noise like this is the Grammys, and we're going to get ready to pass the gravel. So make some noise! President-elect
What happened? Oh.
See, there y'all go. There y'all go to a dance?
Yeah.
I did say 5 times with great pleasure, right?
Yes, you did. Oh, you have it in green?
Yes! I thought about it after being reminded 4 times. So, I'm looking for notes that I don't have. So, thank you. You got one job. So, by the power invested in the 2025 and 2026. Thank you for coming. Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors Board and your current president, I now give to you this gavel introducing, am I right? Is it official? Is it official?
No, she's to be sworn in.
You got to get sworn in? Okay, thank you. So, right now I present to you, before it's official, this gavel stating our president, Arica Bryan-Miller, Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors for the 2026 to 2028 years. Please give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Dave, and I accept.
Thank you. You may be seated.
And so we have a peaceful transition of power.
Yes, almost.
Come on, put your hands together and thank God for the people that have come before us. For it is truly our foundation, right? We wouldn't even be here if there wasn't somebody that came before us and laid the foundation, because we can't start everything, but we can create a continuum. So give her a hand. Welcome. Well done. Now, between protocol and all of the wonderful things that will be happening here tonight, we're going to hear another form of art. There's a poetry in motion. There's a flow that's getting ready to come through. So if Lady sarcasm would come and bless us. Do your Maya Angelou, sis. Do your thing. Still, you guys, we want to hear what's in your heart. Give her a hand as she comes.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I am Tam Muhammad. I go by Lady Sarcasm in the poetry world. It's not quite Maya Angelou, so y'all gonna see. So I got 2 poems for y'all. The first one is called Crown On. What I usually do, mostly everything I do, is more than likely going to be dedicated to Black women, because if I'm a professional at one thing, it's that. So I have no choice. So I knew that I knew her from somewhere over the rainbow that was enough. She had a butter type of fly, more moth the cloth, chew you the threads and throw up pride of that devil's guard. Tattooed arrows right next to her scars, make them pop, that's that good Black girl magic. She still listens to Yonsei, but need Badu to speak her truth, Nobody suits her but that king, crown on. Welcome to the Black woman, where stars are born and legends are made through the blood of a slave in the heart of a queen, crowned on. This be that royalty flow, that mama's gun. This is that Mississippi goddamn, because the war is still not won. Assata's tired of bulletins. She wants bullets. Trigger finger itching and ready to go, but I don't want to be the one to pull it. Mama's in the kitchen cooking rice, baby on her back, strapped up, boots go out and save the world without a man to lead the fight. You can have that problem. My man is bodied by God just so he can solve them. He said, where your heart at? I said, niggas, where your art at? We color outside the lines like preschool, forget about boundaries. This is that Picasso, Basquiat type flow. We do work like put them paws on them, put everything on the table like put them flaws on them, crown on, dear human beings. We are forever becoming. Let your love last stronger and longer than when you are coming. Dummy up for some of them like the media clowns. They say they hid it in the book so it couldn't be found. Be library. Don't forget your sacred text. Don't you know he put a ruler in this earth just to see how deep it gets? Big brother ain't the only one watching you. They're calling for justice. If you need hip hop to tell you what or else is, then that's self-destruction. Crown on, I am here for that. If they're calling for 1 million men, then I'm calling for 1 million women to have their back. I knew that I knew her from somewhere over that rainbow that wasn't enough. Crown on, tip your crown, Black girl. Let them color you tough, Black girl. Remember, only the strong go crazy and the weak just go along in this here world. Crown on. So this next piece is definitely a piece that I wrote just dedicated to all the women that are always told that they're too much and we have to hide ourselves in certain spaces, in certain rooms. And so this is something that I wrote just to speak to that, to always be able to present yourself in all rooms, no matter what room you walk in, you belong in. This is called I'm Fine. I'm Fine sat next to herself but didn't recognize herself. She showed up in spaces that suited the question, how are you? When an answer was a trigger for the asker, she pulled it out. She carried a bag of fines to give out to her loved ones on any given day. I'm sure Annie said she was okay when there were blood stains on the carpet in her apartment. The signs were right there. My feelings don't feel fair here. Pain from the past still carries weight here. Stop bringing up old shit. What is the fear? Would he love me but prefer her? Would he choose me always? I want to be the choice always, the need, the one, and the preference. I'm fine here because the agreement said so, was in a contract, so you follow through. So of course I'm fine, my word is my bond, so I lie to myself and everyone else. I say that I'm fine too, not knowing the scariest ghosts are the ones that I kept under the bed. A door opens, I walk in, I want thrill, I want danger, I tightrope, I third rail, I spiral. I want the club where people have stories where they throw caution to the wind with no blowback. Where I'm fine is synonymous with omission. My feelings don't feel fair here. Goose gander, what duck, what game is this? I'm fine sat next to herself but didn't recognize herself, that smile. Don't say the things that make everyone uncomfortable. Be robot. Be programmable. Call your own name 5 times in the mirror and watch who appears. Grab her. Hold her, speak okayness into her, tell her to trust herself with herself the same as she does in the hands of others. Don't drop her. Don't put her down. Create space for the fuck-ups and the glow-ups when she feels more clown than royal. She's still God. Place palm on head and heal her. Feelings are to be tucked in the face of fairness. Feelings can be uncomfortable, a horror story, a beautiful or an ugly truth, but the only way to be seen. Stop coloring your past and make it make sense for others. Denying the truth will bury your potential for growth. Be brave enough to be you. It's okay to be misunderstood and still stand firm in your truth. Be God and gold and math and magic and wonder. Be confused but search for understanding. Be a victim but then save yourself. Who could better hero for you? Who really knows you if your ugly is hidden? Be beast mode to protect the you and you. Yes, you've been hurt before, but now you turn villain with an ugly mess you made. Learn from the ones that laid the path before you. It's bad math to become the things that you despise. I'm fine. Sat next to herself but didn't recognize herself. That smile, she told her, it's fair to feel. Embrace it. Sit in it. Pick it apart. Let it go. And heal. Thank y'all.
Thank you for that poetry in motion. When words become windows to the heart, they prepare us to receive voices from leadership. And now that our spirits are stirred, let us welcome those who carry the institutional vision. Our organizational greetings from Regional Vice President Camille Momin and National Second Vice President Marcus Brown.
But now that I've met Lady Sarcasm, I still haven't found my true spot in this program today. But I bring you all national greetings. Again, my name is Camille Momin, and I am the Region 3 Regional Vice President. Region 3 is comprised by Pennsylvania, Delaware, and West Virginia. And we have 4 active boards at this time, 2 in Delaware and 2 in Pennsylvania. Our national president was not able to be here today, but I wanted to present to you all his platform. National President Ashley Thomas III has a platform, Closing the Gap, Advocacy, Affordability, and Access. And he has charged each of our boards across the nation to bring this platform to their local footprint. Under the advocacy driver, we have been challenged to pick at least one piece of legislation here in Philadelphia that we would like to support or maybe even oppose when it comes to protecting the Black community and Black homeownership. We will do that powered by our SHEBA data. The State of Housing in Black America is an annual report that we do, and it powers us with the numbers. The numbers don't lie. We just need to use them to get and close the gap in Black homeownership. He also has the Advocacy Hub, where we are able to have a call to action and make sure that our members know what legislation is coming up. And he has our second Tuesdays, the Advocacy Hour. Under the affordability driver, we have a challenge to find out what is the stressor or the barrier in affordability here in Philadelphia. We will be doing that and bringing even more exposure to NARAB with the Affordable Home Ownership Tour. That is a 8-city tour in 8 days, where we will be launching it right here in Philadelphia as a partnership with AMA on April the 25th. The national office also has developed the NARAB Developers Academy, in which Philadelphia has several graduates and several incoming students, so we can have a for us, by us model and start to build affordable housing for our community. Lastly, the access driver. We are challenged to adopt at least one high school here in Philadelphia so that we can begin to impress upon the next generation wealth education, financial education, and the importance in home ownership. So we are excited that we are able to install Arica Miller today here in Philadelphia. Dave, it's been a ride. We came in together as presidents and we got through. Arica, I know you're ready. Let's do it. Thank you, everyone.
Well, we've heard from the stewards of the house. Now it's time to hear from a prophetic voice for the future. Prepare your minds, your notes, your vision for a word that will stretch what you think is possible. As our keynote speaker, Annette Collier, former president of GPAR and PMBR, mounts the platform.
President, officers, members of the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors, distinguished guests, partners, and friends. It is truly an honor to stand before you this afternoon amongst leaders, advocates, and champions of housing practice and justice. To recognize and celebrate Arica Bryan-Miller as the incoming president of the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors. This moment is both professional and deeply personal for me. I first met Arica at a Pennsylvania Association of Realtors Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion meeting, a space where ideas are challenged, voices are elevated, and leadership begins to take shape. From that very interaction, Arica stood out, not just for what she said, but for how she listened. Not just for her presence, but for her purpose. Since that day, I have truly watched her grow, stretch, and transform, stepping confidently into leadership with PMBR with intention, grace, and resolve. And I can say, without hesitation, that it brings me great pride and honor to stand here today in support of her presidency. Leadership in a defining moment. PMBR, as a proud chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, exists because of housing was once denied, and because justice demanded a response. Our organization has always understood that housing is a cornerstone of democracy. In fact, the founders of NARB understood something profound. You cannot have true democracy without equitable access to housing. Today, that truth feels especially urgent. We are navigating a political and economic climate where housing affordability, access to capital, appraisal gaps, displacement pressures, and community stability are all under constant concerns, particularly Black communities. These challenges did not arise overnight, and they will not be solved without courageous, informed leadership. Our organization, like PMBR, continues to stand in the gap, reminding the city, state, and this nation that housing outcomes are never neutral. They either expand opportunity or restrict. Today, that is why Arica's presidency matters. She understands that being a realtor is about that transaction. It is about advocacy, accountability, and outcomes. It is about ensuring the revitalization includes ownership, that development does not come at the cost of displacement, and that families have the opportunity to build and preserve generational wealth. A leader rooted in purpose. Arica leads with clarity and conviction. She honors the legacy of those who came before us while preparing PMBR for what lies ahead. She embodies the belief that we do not just open doors, we challenge the systems that decide who gets access to them. It is the belief that Arica will lead with intention, integrity, and with an unwavering commitment to ensure that families are not just participants in the housing market, but beneficiaries of it. Under her leadership, PMBR is poised to strengthen its voice in public policy, expand housing education, and continue standing firm in the fight for fair and equitable housing outcomes across Philadelphia. And on a personal note, Arica, it brings me great honor not only to support you, but to serve alongside you as your Public Affairs Committee Chair. That trust means a great deal to me. It is a reflection of your collaborative leadership style and your understanding that strong leadership is built through partnership. In closing, Arica, you step into this presidency, know that you do with the respect, confidence, and full support of those who have watched your journey and believe in your vision. This is your moment, but it is also a collective one. Together, under your leadership, PMBR will continue to advocate, educate, and lead, because the future of housing democracy depends on it. One of my go-to verses is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, that reads, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Congratulations, President Arica Bryan-Miller. It is an honor to walk with you in this path. So, God bless you.
Her second major project in 2016, a commercial office build-out in Canada, constructed entirely from raw, unfinished shell, cemented her love for development. And it was here that her natural leadership, fearlessness, and turn obstacles into opportunity mindset took root. Over the years, Arica successfully rehabbed and sold more than 15 residential and commercial properties across greater Philadelphia, becoming well known for her ability to see value where others see challenge. And today, Arica is emerging as one of Philadelphia's most dynamic new developers. She is advancing multiple projects, including a mixed-use multi-unit development in the Germantown section of Philadelphia that blends residential housing and community-serving commercial uses. Her work reflects a deep commitment to revitalization, affordability, and creating pathways to generational wealth in historically underserved neighborhoods. Arica's rise in real estate industry is matched by her rapid expanding leadership footprint. She is the quote-unquote incoming president-elect of the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realists, the historical local chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, and she previously served as the nominating committee chairperson, where she helped shape board leadership and strengthen the chapter's organizational structure. And in 2026, she'll be installed as the 44th president of PMBR, leading one of the region's most influential Black real estate trade organizations. Arica's leadership extends statewide. She is the incoming vice chair of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee for the Pennsylvania Association of Realtors, where she helps guide policy recommendations, fair housing advocacy, and inclusion initiatives for more than 40,000 real estate professionals across the Commonwealth. And at the same time, she's been selected as the incoming chair of the Tri-County Suburban Realtors DEI Committee, one of the largest realtor associations in Pennsylvania, further solidifying her impact on industry, culture, and governance. And alongside her leadership role, Arica serves as the director representing Tri-County Suburban Realtors in Harrisburg, advocating for legislation and regulatory improvements that support both real estate professionals and the communities they serve. Her dedication to service has earned her national and international recognition, and she was named one of Canada's 100 Black Women to Watch in 2019, and is a multi-year recipient of various People's Choice Awards. Oh, her career, her work across development and leadership and community building just continues to inspire peers and aspiring professionals alike. The mother of 5, Arica embodies what it means to lead with purpose, perseverance, and heart. She is expanding her expertise through programs such as the NAREB Developers Academy, which she credits for connecting the strategic dots necessary for large-scale development. Her long-term vision is bold and clear: to build attainable, sustainable housing, create community-rooted commercial spaces, and empower families to shift from surviving to thriving. And for Arica, real estate is more than property. It's legacy, economic mobility, and the pathway toward generational transformation through resilience, relentlessness, drive, and deep commitment to her community. Arica Miller continues to redefine what is possible for women, families, and the underserved neighbors across Philadelphia and beyond. Please stand to your feet as we witness and experience the installation of our next president, Arica Bryan-Miller. And remain standing because this requires a real moment. There is so much that weight in this room, but when the weight that's at the top remembers that the goal is always serving, we have the privilege of having Senator Williams in our midst to do this installation. Come on and give him a hand.
Please, everyone, have a seat before we actually do the ceremony. Before I swear in your next president, I want to say a few things. One, you could not have picked a better MC. And if I be a bit biased, can I have my phone, please, Mama? I'm a bit biased. I'm a person of faith. I'm a Christian. I go to the greatest church in the world, Christian Compassion, Southwest Philadelphia. And we are church mates in the same church. And she's in the choir, and she has many, many gifts, and so she shared that with us today. So thank you so much, Doc. Before I swear this person in, I want people to understand why I decided to come here today. One, a good friend of mine who was a commissioner, Kyle Sampson, who's with us today. So please give him a round of applause. He reached out to me and asked me when I would do this. And this is not the area I represent. This is not the organization I necessarily work with on a regular basis. But the significance of this moment for us as people who are not just business people, but legitimately people who are called Americans. The significance of this moment, please do not think it's just a ceremony for the next president of the organization. I read the history of the organization. There are standards in this country that establish who we are and how we gain access to wealth and pass it along. Right. Ownership of property is part of that. And the history is replete with how many banks, how many institutions have access to capital, denied us that opportunity to pass it forward. That is not missed by this organization and many others. I did note, and I will correct, in the comments, it mentioned this organization has minority status. There's not a minority in this room. Minority means second. I don't call myself a minority. So when people identify me as a minority, I tell them they're confused. Okay? If I live in Philadelphia, I am the majority. Okay, first of all. But second of all, I am not second because that allows people to treat us differently in this process. And in this space, your next president is not just someone who understands real estate. She's a person who understands the dynamic place that real estate places for people like us in this country and internationally. That's what you're getting. And so I tell you that to say, so when Kyle asked me to do this, I had to read about her background, and I was moved by the substance of this person. She is gifted in many ways. 5 children? I'd be bald. I'm sorry, 5 children. You look magnificent, 5 children. I'll tell you that right now. But also, you're from Canada. Did you grow up in Canada?
No, I lived there for 20 years, but I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I'm not cheering Brooklyn. You beat the Nets on a regular basis, baby. But other than that,
We're beating it right now.
right, other than that part, you have given us hope. Because the truth is, I have 2 daughters who are now adults, and I have to look for role models that are reachable. Now, Michelle Obama is extraordinary, but for me, you know, it's like Barack Obama's extraordinary, but like that's like up there, right? This woman is right here at eye level with us, fighting the fight every single day. So I want to give a perspective that I wasn't just giving you your flowers in terms of swearing you in. I want you to understand, I want people to acknowledge and recognize the talent, the gift, the perseverance, and drive that you actually have had, ambition to do what you've done. Because I don't know the whole story, but I can know one thing. Nobody opened up any door for you. You know, right? A few people closed a few doors for you. And in spite of that, your creativity, your thoughtfulness, your intellect, your gift, you persevered. And now you're here, working for us. So, Madam President-elect, come on up. I'm trying to apologize. I'm a bit distracted. I'm married 30 years, right? And my wife is texting me right now. And she knows I'm doing this. I know, it's like, I don't understand. Like I said, I'm doing something, so. And then she said, but anyway. So to the oath. It is the NAREB oath of office. And I'm proud to extend it to you. Arica, your bio speaks of some level of testimony for human beings that we would hope, regardless of where you come from, your background. The fact that you had the misfortune of growing up in Brooklyn, those things those are things that we praise you for. So, if you would repeat after me, I guess you're going to raise the right hand. There you go. See, I'm a lefty, but I would say, raise your right hand and state your name.
I, Arica Bryan-Miller,
Do solemnly promise that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaws, the Constitution, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, that you will observe and enforce the Real Estate Code of Ethics, that you will uphold and support the Real Estate Commission and its enforcement of the license law, that you will, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty and justice, that you will endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the association and the welfare of its members. And if you so subscribe, respond by saying, I do.
I do.
You may now lower your hand, and by the virtue conferred upon me, I do hereby proclaim you duly and officially installed to the office to which you have been elected, Madam President.
Commissioner, I'm grateful. Thank you, Dave. Thank you to our keynote speaker, Madam Past President Annette Collier. Where you going with my stuff? Oh, Miss Collier, we gotta take a picture first before you leave.
Let's do this. Let's everybody understand. So, you know, we had a lot of words, and I didn't want to take any more, but this is a resolution. So people want to understand what resolutions are, how we do that in Pennsylvania. So we document history. And so when you do a resolution, it's not just simply pieces of paper. It is a document of history. So that means she will be a part of Pennsylvania history forever and ever and ever again. And nice. I see, is that your own child is here?
Oh, no, we have Adiola, stand up. Hello. Stand up. That's my oldest. Adiola, and then Abiola, stand up. And they all traveled. And then we have my bonus son, Alfred Miller, stand up. And then we have my man's legend, stand up. That's my date. You see, he's matching me. And then we have my other bonus son, Hassan. Thank you for being here. Stand up. And then my beautiful daughter, she is with child, so she's about to give birth, so she couldn't be here. And then my other superhero, he is in Xavier University. And so he could not be here. He's all the way in Cincinnati, so the drive would have been too much with the snow. And his name is G-Day, and that's Oluwakemi.
So the citation legislation is from the Congress of Pennsylvania and the Senate. I'm the person who actually signed it along with you.
So as I was saying, our keynote speaker, she didn't get the proper introduction, but she is so phenomenal. And I believe that I am standing here in part because of her love and direction and her strength as well. And then can you come over here for a second, please, before I get to my speech? This phenomenal woman is the immediate past president of the Greater Philadelphia Board of Realtors. The first time she saw me, she pulled me to the side and she gave me a tiny little roadmap. And I want to tell her, thank you so much. I am so grateful for you. And so, also I want to give a great big hug and kiss and thank you, but I'll do it virtually from over here. Mr. Cal Sampson, please stand there. That is our commissioner. Just come and take 2 seconds. No. Can you please tell them a little bit about you?
I'm Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission Chair, and I'm the only African American on the commission. And I got on the commission because Senator Williams asked the governor to put me on the commission, and I was confirmed by the Senate 48-2. And, the Real Estate Commission oversees, I guess, realtors call us the internal affairs because we revoke, grant, and suspend licenses, as everyone knows, and we've been taking a lot of licenses. And that's what we do. I mean, there are a lot of ethical issues. There are serious ethical issues that we deal with. Serious violations. I can't stress enough the fact that we need to have realtors adhere to ethics rules. It's very important. And we need to get some real estate schools or institutes that Cheney are making. We need to have some black universities. I'm going to put Senator Williams on the spot. Maybe he can get the money to have a real estate school at Lincoln or Cheney, but I'm very happy to be here today. I'm committed to working with this organization. I'm your liaison to the Real Estate Commission for Education. Thank
you. Senator, I will be contacting your office so we can meet that. Okay. So to our elected officials, housing partners, sponsors, community leaders, elders, and fellow realtors, thank you for being here. Your presence is intentional and it matters. Today I stand before you deeply humbled and incredibly proud to serve as your new president of the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors. Thank you to my PMBR is the acronym for our organization. It took a lot of work and hard late nights and sleepless nights to pull together such an event of this kind. And so I thank each and every one of the members of the PMBR board and our directors. 250 years ago, it all started here, right here in Philadelphia, the birthplace of our nation, the birthplace of freedom, the birthplace of democracy. But while freedom was declared here, it was not delivered equally to everyone. And this is why this city still matters. This is why this work still matters. And that is why we are standing here today. From Independence Hall to Mother Bethel AME Church, this city reminds us that progress is never accidental. In 1968, after the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Congress passed the Fair Housing Act, finally recognizing housing and as a civil right. Dr. King had to die for housing to be protected. Let that sink in. And yet today, more than 50 years later, we are still fighting the same battle. That is why PMBR exists. Family, that work is personal for me. In 1967, just 1 year before the Fair Housing Act was passed, my father, Aubrey Bryan, migrated to the United States. From Jamaica, with nothing but faith, determination, and a dream of ownership. He didn't know what he wanted to own, but he had that dream. He worked, he struggled, he saved, and a few years later, many years later, he became a business owner. Not because of the system that made it easy, but because he refused to let the system stop him. He met my mother, Ernestine Bryan, a woman of strength, grace, and unshakable faith. And I tell you, she would have been 79 this past August, but 2 days before her birthday, she went to be with the Lord. And at 79, that woman would have been on that plane or in a car, breaking her neck to be here today. So, my mother, I salute you. Today, together, my parents raised 16 children in a 2-family house that my father single-handedly converted into a single-family home. That house wasn't just a building, it was stability, it was sacrifice, it was a legacy in real time. I am one of 21 children, yes, my father's Jamaican. And I stand here today because 2 people believed in ownership and they could change the future of their family. On August 25th, as I mentioned, my mother went home to be with the Lord, and man, that woman, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Today I honor her name. I honor my father's journey, and I honor every immigrant, every working family, every parent who sacrificed so their children could stand where they never had the chance to stand before. So when I'm saying housing is a civil right, I am speaking from theory. I am speaking from my life. And why is PMBR, and why PMBR must be bold and brilliant with our plan for 2026. Our vision is simple and bold. PMBR will build, protect, and preserve Black homeownership and community wealth in Philadelphia. We will expand home ownership. We will strengthen Black developers and builders. We have a developers academy. We will activate the next generation of leaders. If you are a lender, lend with intention. And I say that boldly. One of our major sponsors, I would like to acknowledge them, Stellar Mortgage. Thank you very much. They were intentional about connecting with me to expand on this vision. If you are a broker, teach what you know. If you are a developer, bring someone with you. If you are an investor, invest where it matters. If you are a partner, stay at the table. If you are a member, get active, like I did. PMBR will not be carried by a few. It will be powered by all of us. It will take everyone in this room to do don't walk away today and be like, oh, that was great, that was nice. No, we need your help. I'm not here for a title. I'm not here for comfort. I'm here for the work. I'm here to do the work. I'm here to be committed. I'm here for all of those who will come after and those who are ahead who will need our support. So when we look back at 2026, let it be said, Philadelphia did not just remember its history, it fulfilled it. What began here 250, can you guys say it with me, 250 years? Ago must be completed with equity, homeownership, and justice. Let's build, let's lead, and let's leave a legacy. Thank you.
Remain standing, because we're getting ready to go for dinner break, and Senator Williams is going to do our dinner prayer. I just want to say that the past president, when she was talking, you were talking about how she spoke to your spirit. My mother and father and your mom, my mother and father were at the March on Washington. And my mother in 84 and 94, they transitioned. And they tell me the story that everybody had 15 minutes. But what stood out to me in this moment and in this room is that there was somebody behind Martin saying, tell him about the dream. Tell him about the dream. And at your table, when you're having your conversations and you're just thinking about what the next steps are in the schools and all the things that you want to do, make sure somebody behind you is saying, tell them about the dream. They see your moment. They see your opportunity. They see an opportunity for the advancement of the goal. But just remember, behind every great person is somebody that believed in you when you didn't think you had it. And at every table, there's a dream catcher. Network, find out who's going to tell them about the dream, because that's how the legacy continues.
Amen. So, Lord, you brought us here. For some that believe it was simply the inauguration and swearing in of the next president. But what we know is that you protected her and all of us and allowed us to see history being made. History being made in a necessary period of time when those who think that they're quiet have extraordinary gifts and they're going to present them to us. So we certainly thank you for the blessing of the food, the fellowship. But God, we thank you for this organization and this woman and what she's going to do for all of us. In Lord Jesus Christ's name, amen.
So she has a piece out that is going to be amazing. Oh, there it is. So she has a presentation up. Thank you. Then we have Von Bellino, also known as Von, the painter. And he's a profound expressionist, artist based in Philadelphia and Miami, looking to share his breathtaking and vibrant art with the world. His work rides on the edge of explosion and deep emotion, bold colors and raw energy, with an intensive splash of beauty and excitement. Von Bellino speaks directly to the heart, unedited.
I'm just Van Black for the night, you guys. Just bear with us.
Thank you so much. And then we have Conroy. Anthony Walker is a self-taught metal artist.
Okay, listen. Our MC is doing a phenomenal job, but I also want to take a moment to give her a little reprieve because she has been on it, okay, with all the cheese and everything. Okay, all right. Now, with that being said, I I do want to take a moment to acknowledge our sponsors. But the truth is, without the sponsorship for tonight, a lot of this would not be possible. And it not only helps us put on this event, but it helps keep us going for the rest of the year. As you know, NAREB is a nonprofit organization, and PMBR is also a nonprofit organization. So nobody has a salary here. Keep that in mind. Send referrals right now. Anyway, with that being said, our homeownership access partner, at the top of that is Stellar Mortgage. Thank you all so much for being here. Yes, give me some love. As a fellow loan officer living in the industry in this economy, oh my God, today. Okay, all right, thank you. Woo, love y'all. Also, for our keepsake sponsor, I'm legally blind, so bear with me, you guys. Hold on. Kingdom Coaching. Thank you. Yes, give us some love. People open up their wallets to us. We love them for it. Our community engagement sponsor, GPAR, Greater Philadelphia Association of Realtors. Thank you. Okay. And then our centerpiece sponsors. It is the Pennsylvania Association of Realtors. Little louder to pay the dues. There we go. All right. Worldwide Land Transfer for Chris. Okay, give me a second. There's a couple more. Again, I told you I'm legally blind. Bear with me. I don't look it, but I am. Let me see here. Bird Cash. Give him some love. Okay. Eden Cemetery. And DTM. Am I saying that right? Say a little louder. I might get it wrong. Oh, Dan, the real estate man. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, you guys, listen, I'm going to hand it back over to our MC. I just want to make sure we properly honored our sponsors. Oh, I'm sorry, before. Can we give some love to the DJ Stitch? I saw y'all tapping your toes and bopping your heads. Don't do that. Give me some love, y'all, okay? All right.
Weight of execution. Leadership is never solo, it's symphonic. So let us now install the leaders who will harmonize this mission into reality. And coming to do the installation of the board, we have Camille Mormon, Regional 3rd President.
Okay, everyone, eyes up here. Are we good, ma'am?
Okay, do you solemnly promise that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment, in conformity with the bylaws of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers and the Philadelphia Metropolitan Board of Realtors, that you will observe and enforce the Realtist Code of Ethics, that you will uphold and support the Real Estate Commission and its enforcement of the license law, that you will in all your acts be governed by the principles of honesty and justice, that you will endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interest of the association and the welfare of its members. If you so subscribe, respond by saying, I do.
I do.
You may lower your right hand. By the virtue of the authority conferred upon me as the Region 3 Regional Vice President, I do hereby proclaim you duly and officially installed to the office of which you have been elected.
Phenomenal impact and service to those in the industry and to those who also benefit from their intelligence, their influence, their generosity. It is always a blessing to be able to give people their flowers while they live. Yes?
Perfectly flawless. Crystal, come on, take your picture with the president. Community Impact Award, the lovely Crystal Jackson.
tell us what you do and why did you get this award?
Hi. Okay. I'm Crystal Jackson, like she said. Okay. Okay. All right. But thank you. I'm really was about this. Thank you so much. But yes, first of all, I just want to give everybody an A+ for showing up tonight, the way y'all showed up. Because you guys look very nice. Okay, very nice. I don't give a I am a fashion stylist. And yeah. Thank you. And as a stylist, I'm always telling my clients to get rid of their clothes, right? And I don't want them just to go in the trash. So I started the Perfectly Flawless Foundation, and they still have dreams. And I want to help people. All right, okay, so go ahead and say it all, okay. So, to be very honest, it is so easy for people to show up for the good moments, but a lot harder for those same people to show up for the tough ones. So I created Perfectly Flawless Foundation to show up for those tough ones. That's the area I can help in, because that's what I do is fashion. So I created it so we can show when life isn't picture perfect, because we can be real. Life happens and the unexpected happens, and it does not give you any warning. And a lot of times clothes are the last things people think of. You don't know how many people my foundation help. People that's in domestic violence shelters, people even coming home from prison. All day, every day, I'm just getting all kinds of, things that you wouldn't even think. A mom of 6 who is working 2 jobs. And she like, Chris, I don't have it to take my child in prom. So I am very, very proud of the foundation. We have 3 programs. And in short, the first program is the free fashion marketplace that I created. So every Wednesday and Thursday for the last 10 years, I've been collecting clothes and I give them out to people in need. In short, it's a whole lot more to it. And then,
she's being so modest. She actually made sure people who don't have clothes, people who are in shelter, people coming home from prison, I think that is huge because a lot of us hoard clothes. And for her to open up her establishment to help others, specifically to help others, that is phenomenal. Please give Crystal a
There we go. Yeah, there you go.
Crystal Jackson, thank you for the work that you do. Our Investment Impact Award goes to none other than Daniel Harvey, founder of Bragg. Give him a hand. Daniel Harvey, the founder of Bragg.
Due to unforeseen, situations, circumstances, Daniel could not be with us, but Rashad Hammond is here to accept the award on Daniel's part. Can you tell a little bit about Bragg? And he's also a member.
Black Real Estate Alliance Group, always looking for membership. We have a strong Facebook group of over 1,000 members celebrating real estate investing. There's a number of Bragg members in this audience. Just raise your hands if you're a Bragg member.
If you're a Bragg member, raise your hand.
Owen Dublin is one of our board members.
Okay.
And we just do a lot on these front lines when it comes to real estate investing. No gatekeeping. We have masterminds on Fridays. We have monthly masterminds. Many of our services are free, but investors, all levels of investing, just come and be a part of the movement.
Thank you.
Right.
Lifetime Member Award, Chuck Nowitzki.
but he is all the way full of soul. Every event, every time we are needing sponsorship, Worldwide Title is there. And Chuck has been a member of PMBR before, what, 28 years? Before I was born, y'all.
Sure. Thank you, everyone. 53 years in the business. The last 10 was Worldwide Land Transfer. And I got to tell you, a lot of you I met a long time ago, and clients became close friends. So I'm going to step away from the business, but Chris Levy is actually going to be taking over today. Thank you, Chris. And I'm going to be in the background. So all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Every year to PMBR. He is so dedicated. Thank you so much, Chuck. Next we have.
All right, okay. Again, Chuck, you really can't leave. You better maybe start singing some Josie or something. I don't know. Thank you, Jay. All right, so next our award goes to an incredible powerhouse, a dynamic one, Annette Collier of Able Real Estate.
Empowerment and Advocacy Award. Thank you for all you do.
Right over here.
Wow. First of all, when I hold this and I think about PMBR, I hold it for those who are no longer with us, who sacrifice to make sure that we can be in this industry. And so I really accept this and honor them. And our last deceased that I can recall is Christopher Blaine Sample, who was the president in 2023. However, Chris had been an advocate for Black advocacy. I met him, I think I was in my late 20s. And so he later became the president of PMBR. He's no longer with us, but I thank him for everything he's done for the city of Philadelphia and PMBR. So thank you.
So the next awards are near and dear to my little heart.
Oh, yeah.
Because these brothers, they are not only educating the community, they are educating our youth. They are taking the focus on making sure that we have generations who are investing, building wealth, and diversifying their portfolios. So this Community Engagement Award goes to the gentleman from By the Hood and the Black Wealth Rebels, Kamari Ellis, Jimmy Williams, Jimmy Williams, and Corey Camp. This is for Kamari. No, they don't have, no, we went in, we had sponsors, yes. And that's for Corey. There we go. So who's gonna talk about what you guys do? And Buy the Hood, so that means B-U-Y, the Hood. No, wait, Barry White.
So, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Shout out to my brokerage over there, to Opulent Realty over there. But I want to accept this award on behalf of my sister Tracy Powell, who we lost last year, because she's the one who got me involved with PMBR as well as neighborhood. So, and now I'm actually in the new cohort of the development in neighborhood. So I'm excited about that. She knows my love of history, and specifically Black history. So one day she invited me to lunch years ago. I said, you gotta join NARAD. And she told me the history. So for those who don't know this rich history about NARAD, please do your research. Do the knowledge, because that's why I'm here today. So I want to accept this award on her behalf. And for those who don't know what we do, we teach the youth. So we teach them about the idea that ownership is power. And we take kids ages 5 and up. It's completely free. We've been doing this for 11 years. We do a free 5-week summer camp. And it actually is extended now to a Saturday school. So the first Saturday of every month, we're at 108 East Price Street. It's completely free. We feed the babies. We teach them about real estate. And we play board games with them and offer mentorship. So, if anybody wants to come out February 2nd, it's our next time, 108 East Price Street. It's completely free. We truly have a village that helps us make this happen. So, and a lot of our village members are in this room, so I want to say thank you.
And I also want to say they are accepting donations. They are also a nonprofit, right? Newly designated. You're leaving out some details. Let me help.
No, wait.
Sorry.
No, Jimmy surprised the birth people. Listen, thank you for having us here. Y'all snuck us. Shad, and we were totally surprised. Yeah, I just come to support. Listen, anytime we can be involved with positive black people are there, we want to be there. So thank you all for having us. We appreciate it.
I also want to say you guys look amazing. A room full of people that look like you. So give yourself a round of applause. Thank you.
Let my brother speak. They are a newly designated nonprofit. That means what? A tax write-off for you, right, Kamari? And also a benefit for them. So if you need to figure out how to donate to what Bryan-Miller is doing when it comes to educating the youth about investing, not just in real estate, but in crypto and stocks, land, all the things, I need you all to make sure you connect with Jimmy and Kamari before you leave here, okay? What they're doing is phenomenal. I have gone to their academy during the summertime, took my niece. She came out that bad book with some new investments. I might get a portion.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our honorees. We truly appreciate everything that you do in the community and everything you've done over the past few years. Our housing advocacy and partnership and recognition goes to our housing advocacy and partnership goes to the Housing Association of Pennsylvania, HAPCO. Come on up. He is the acting president. We like to tease him. He's not, but he just acts like he is. So everyone come and meet Mr. Seth Floyd and tell them about HAPCO. And they just got to deliver you some.
It's in the mail, brother.
Good evening, everyone. So it's very premature. We have not had our election yet. So I'm not the president yet. My vice president was here, he did leave. But just like you guys, we have new leadership coming. But before Arica even was able to get into her seat, she had already approached us, and me, her, and Annette had some conversations, but we're already looking at how we can bridge some of these multiple real estate oriented agencies and groups together. And so at one point in time, I know that HAPCO and PMBR had a much better relationship, which that had changed over the years, but Arica is already making steps to bring our groups back together. And the Housing Association absolutely is happy to join and support. We did have a table full of people here today, so we are starting with that, and we plan to do things together. The only thing I would like to say, first of all, congratulations, Jenny, you look amazing. Arica, is that one of the things that's going on right now is that we have to work together. And so, these titles at these individual groups and things don't mean anything separately. We have to work together. And I'm going to ask you guys, and I know that's maybe not in your goal list right now, we need to also look at putting people in some of the political seats. I know Senator Williams was here, but as we've been making our rounds and talking to some of the political figures, they don't hear our voice enough. And the main thing that you hear is who do you want to go into these seats in the future? And they're not hearing us, and PMBR hasn't put anyone in the seat. HAPCO hasn't put anyone in the seat. Chief Bar actually has. But we need to do that work together. So one of you guys here need to step up. Maybe it's Arica.
Bryan-Miller.
Maybe it's Arica. But no, I'm just saying our journey doesn't end here. Let's work together. And again, we need to do everything. We need to become judges. We need to become senators, congressmen, and council people here. All right, thank you.
I'm gonna do a quick little reminder.
Yes.
Listen, this traveled a full 14 hours across the Atlantic Ocean. Okay?
Don't leave it on the table.
Don't leave it on the table.
Take it with you.
Okay? Don't leave it on the table. It's mudcloth. It might have been touched, you know, by a president or two. I don't know. Black Panther. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm being silly, but please, 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 please. This is truly a gift from us to you. Hold on to it. It's a piece of the motherland. If you have not been, make sure you go, get in contact. I got you. It will change your life. But that's it. I just want to make sure everyone please get one. If you don't have one in front of you, find one. If you can't find one, find me. And I'll take care of you, okay?
Please do not leave without trying to win these items because we don't want to take them back home. They're really, really good items. Thank you. Bring it on over here. Bring it on over here. So, you know, we have cholesterol issues in our community. So here is an air fryer. You can fry without actually using oil. And I know you all know that, but this is a good one. And then we have a wine tasting. Oh, okay, so that's next. Wine tasting. This is wine. The wine comes before you get to the tasting. But then at the tasting, you're going to taste more wine. So this wine tasting gift, you will get to take the wine, and then go on an excursion to a wine tasting.
It's with One Hope Winery. The organization is the organization it helps raise money for cancer patients, for other nonprofit organizations. So the person who's doing this is Matthew Kelly. He cannot be here tonight. However, on his behalf, he is raffling off a wine tasting. He will come and do it with you. You enjoy yourselves, you have a wonderful time, and you're able to buy wine, and it goes back to a good cause.
But the last gift is so super important as well. The QR code will get that back up there too as well. But this, can you bring this Viking thing over here? Can I tell you at our last event, which was New Year, New You, someone who was attending an event went out to their car and their car couldn't start. But guess what? Our extremely amazing secretary, Charlotte Bradley, had one of these amazing, useful items. This one puts air in your tire as well as when we start your car. You don't even need another car. You know, waving down people, those days are gone. This is what this item can do. The raffle tickets are how much, Anastasia? 4 for 10, arm's length for 20. Come on, you can't beat that. To get you a nice little car starter.
If you can, raise your hands if you would like to participate. I mean, the
like raffle tickets, raise your hand, someone will come over and help you.
So we're at the end of the evening, as you have your hands raised and you have your hearts lifted. We just want to pray and we're going to decree a blessing after this word of encouragement from this great woman of God to the other.
So, Arica, we are all in this room today to support you and to know that you will be successful because you understand what the mission and the vision is. You have the past presidents here who will always have your back if you want knowledge. We are always going to be here for you. And so I just wish you, and I think on behalf of the membership here, a great 2 years in your presidency and all the things that our organization believes in, that you will fulfill them. And we will be praying for you. I know that you're a woman of faith, and I know that God is going to be with you.
So, Father, we thank you right now for this moment. We thank you for what brought us here. We thank you for what's taken us further. Father, everyone, we ask that you have installed and you have placed that this is not about titles, it is about trajectory. So cast us forward, shoot us like an arrow into the earth, that we may be able to change, impact, and live up to the legacy that was established in 1947. Bless everyone, bless their travel, bless the weekend, God, the snow and all that is to come, just reminding us that you are yet in control. Bless our families, those that we love and those that we are loved by, that no hurt, harm, or danger will come nigh our dwellings. And until we meet again, keep us safe in your will and in your presence. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. You can start dancing. You have about 30 minutes to do so.
And actually, please visit the artists outside. Please take your time, visit the artists.